on the downs, and ooh, it's a bit fresh. It's about -1, gentle breeze, hands are freezing. That's looking out over Eastbourne. Far distance is home for me, Hastings. I don't know. Really zoom. The light is so bright. No, I can't. Don't really work. This is the area I'm aiming for. Down in that old chalk quarry. Seen it on the map. I want to go and have a nosy. Looks like I'm going to have to walk around the edge here to get down to it. At least it's not muddy. Well, what a cracking little spot. Because it's in a bit of a depression here, in the middle of the quarry. Oh, sorry about the heavy breathing, that was a bit heavy going. The other side of this bank is where the town is, so it cuts down an awful lot of the traffic noise. Just to sort of show you, I'm parked right on the top, but the next hill over. So I walked in and round that ridge at the top, right round there, right round there, right round there, right round there. I don't know if you can see it up there. There's a stile up there. Went over that, round the rim and down in. I'm standing on top of a mound, a flat mound. Quite why they didn't dig this bit out, I don't know, because they quarried all around it. Perhaps they just didn't like this lump, not enough chalk. But yeah, what a location. Bit of woodland, scrubby woodland, but woodland all the same. Be good cover in the summer when it's in full leaf. Other advantage, obviously I'm a bit open up here. I'll be very tempted to camp on the top here, but normally, normal weather, our prevailing winds are westerlies, which is roughly that direction, so it'll be really sheltered. I would imagine in the summer it would be quite a sun trap. It would get quite warm here, but what a strange location. I don't know quite what I was expecting, really. I mean, it looked interesting on the map, but yeah, it's actually bigger and better than I thought it was going to be. Quick wander over here. Don't want me too much of me rabbiting on. Let's have a look. Don't know if you can hear it. Now I'm out of that little curve bit there, facing in the wind now, but it's nowhere near as bad as it was up there. Another little bowl bit that they've scooped out here hundreds of years ago. No flat ground here though. But, little bits of woodland all round look nice, and the flat ground there to the right of the mound looks good if you can get away with it. I say I'd love to go right on top of the mound just for the hell of it, but the trouble is the footpath is at the top and it would be so obvious what you're up to. wouldn't be a bad view to wake up to either. Lots of possibilities. Right, I'm going to have a good check out all around here, and then afterwards I'm going to take the path back up the top, up that way. There's someone walking up there. Maybe you can spot below that diamond shaped. It's a fair old walk back up. Something else I wanted to have a look at. Let's get out of that wind. On the top there, the other side of that ridge, is actually the site of a Neolithic camp. So we're talking about history probably 5,000 years ago or thereabouts, and there's a couple of burial mounds and so on up there. How much evidence there is of it and how much, whether I can actually see it, I don't know. But it's a strange thought that when I was looking down into the valley when I first sort of arrived up on the top there, that all of that valley and the high weald was dense woodland, and all the people lived up on top of here. And now it's the opposite way round. Everyone's in the bottom and not as many people come up the top. But hey, that's progress, I think. Is it progress? I don't know. I think I'd prefer to be up here than down there, to be honest. Apart from when it's freezing cold and snowing, of course. But hey, then people knew what they were doing. They knew how to survive. I guess we'd learn. Right, enough of me rabbiting on. I'm going to take the footpath back and head up that way. When I earlier zoomed in on the hill where that walker was walking at the top, I don't know how well that come out. I'm at that spot now. Oh, that was a fair walk back up. And if I can get this about right. I was standing there. Even this time of year with, you know, the sparse coverage that you get, if you was in them trees, no one would spot you. Definitely a place worth visiting in the springtime. If nothing else, it's worth coming here just for the views. I live over in the distance there, about half-hour drive. Sort of more in the foreground, sort of this area is where Rickles Outdoors, my mate Rick, lives, and sort of this is his manor really. If I zoom over that way a little bit, I don't know how well that'll come out, but there's an awful lot of woodland over that way. That's Rickland, shall we say. Right, time to carry on walking. Up there-ish. Here's the burial mound, or one of them, that's marked on the map. There's meant to be 3 in this area. Only seen the 1 so far. I've got to carry on that way, along that path, to see if I can find the actual campsite. Right, that mound, I don't know how well you can make it out, directly behind the person with the red jacket and the dogs running about, is another one of the burial mounds. I've found the camp, as it were, Neolithic camp. You can make out get my finger in the shot. It's like a ditch here and a bit of a bank, that bit. Runs round in a circle, round here, round here. Of course I see it going into the sun, but carries on round that way. Circular enclosure. It's about 50, maybe 100 metres across. It was quite big. There must have been quite a few people here. And sort of this is what their view was. Not bad. Not bad at all. So if we crossed this ditch, walked into here, 5,000 years ago, or thereabouts, there might have been some hairy bloke chasing you off with a spear. Gladly, not now. Would have been interesting to go back and have a look though. Right, I'm going to walk that back down the path, over that way. I don't know whether that'll show. Maybe you can see there's a car park on the top. My car's over there. Right, time to wander.